listen carefully. Why are my broilers not growing at 3 weeks? The genetic pattern of a bird determines the speed at which it can grow. Now, as a good teacher, let me give you instances. Those that are into automobile, do you know that there are some cars, if you start them now, immediately you start them, they will start immediately, start running. But there are some cars that pick up when you drive too far. When you go too far, the whole nozzles, everything opens. That's how it is in poultry bed also, especially broiler. Broiler have different breed, different genetically modified breeds of broilers. Some broiler start growing after 4 weeks. We have rows 308. Rows 308 start from day old. In fact, even ordinary air, immediately they are hatched. Immediately they are hatched, ordinary air that touches them, they will start growing immediately. In fact, when you are conveying rows 308, even from the hatchery, as you are bringing them out, the air is touching them. As we are bringing them from the incubator, the air, once the air is touching them, you see them growing. So they are meant to grow very fast, but they don't have strong immunity like the Abo-Aka, like other breeds also. I won't mention the breeds here, but broiler breeds determines the speed at which it can grow. So unless you have told me this is the breed you have, I will not tell you whether they are growing well or not. So don't complain because Mr. A broiler is growing fast and your own is not growing the same way. If they are not of the same genetic modification, genetic pattern, they will not grow the same way. Some will start growing fast, but they will not live too long. Some will grow slowly, but they can stay in your farm up to 2 months, up to 8 weeks, even up to 12 weeks, live comfortably. The more they grow, the more they get bigger, the more they get weight. But some breeds will start at a very high speed, they will start moving fast, but they will not be able to grow too far. If they grow too fat, they will go off. You will not see them. They will just follow their ancestors and go. That was the language we use here, please. We don't use the other word. So they will go fast. But those ones, like if you are using Marshall doesn't grow fast. Marshall start growing at 4 weeks. That's when they start gaining weight. That's when they start gaining weight at 4 weeks. So if you're using Marshall, don't complain. It's going to give you what you need, but it's going to stay longer. But if you're using rows 308, rows 308 will start immediately. We start at a very high speed and start growing. I don't know what they're getting me, so start growing at the same time. Yes, for a starter, because of the sensitivity of the breed, the rows 308, it depends on your location. Rows 308 doesn't do well in heat. They don't do well in heat. They don't, any zone that is hot. If you are living in a hot zone of your country, if you are living in the hot zone, you know, some countries, even in Nigeria, we have some zone that they're always hot. No matter even the cold time, the place is always hot. We have some section that some particular zones that always have conducive this thing. So if you are in the hot zone, that particular breed is not the best for you. So we have some that grow depending on your region. If you tell me your region, I will be able to tell you. But some grow well during the heat period because of some in the cold time they have CRUD. Are you seeing the difference now? Some have CRUD because of cold. You know, even human beings, there are some human beings, even you know as a human being, there are certain times you will be sweating, but somebody is there complaining of cold. Are you getting me now? You can use rows 308 and the Abo-Aka can still do well in that region. Yes, rows 308 is also good for you. But I won't mention the company that said them here. You know, it's against the advert. This particular platform we are using. So I won't mention the company that said them. So unless you, in the comment section, if one of these days you see any of this, you can ask it there, I can direct you. So now you can use rows 3. One thing with rows 308, it can grow in 6 weeks, even 4 weeks. I have this now. This rows 308. This Abo-Aka, you can see them. You can see it. Now, let's continue. Now, if you want this thing to grow fast, use rows 308. Rows 308 is good for you. And that thing is, what is your market? You need to know the people around you, what they need. That's one of the things. Those that are buying those birds from you, what do they need? You see here we have different breeds here. We have almost different breeds because we have different customers. Even some vets comes here to buy because most of all our birds are organic. What we do here, we don't have any we don't even like seeing sachets of any medication here. It's purely organic. So most of the veterinaries around us will buy from us. So if depending on the market you have, if your market is all these hotels like soft, most of the hotels prefer soft meat, 2 kg at dressing. That's what most of them likes. So that one you go for roast 308 is better for you, because under 4 weeks, this one now, if I bring my scale, you see this one, these are the ones I showed you. They weigh about 2.7 kg. If after dressing it now, you'll be having 1.8 to 2 kg after dressing. You can see it now. You're having up to 1.8 to at least to 2 kg after dressing. That's what most of the hotels like, these particular ones. But if it is all these villages, all these local villages now, you want to sell them, they like the one the head will be as red as anything. That's the one they like. The one that looks too old. Even if they don't even care how much you spend to rear them up to that level, what they want is they will price what they have in their pocket, and they want you to sell it for them in that particular amount. So in that particular area, you have to go for the breed that will grow old, that will look old. That breed is Marshall. Marshall is the one that will look so old. Even if Marshall start looking old from day old, even they look old. Within 1 month, 2 months, they are the same. Will come out. You see, even the face will be red. That's the one. So when they sight it from far place, they say this one is a well. Other ones they will think this one is not soft. It's too soft tonight. It's too soft. When they lift it up, they say this one is too soft. Even no matter the weight it gives them, because what all these local people, these rural people, what they like is not even the weight. What they prefer is red. They want the thing to look so old and matured. That's what they need. So your customers, those that buy it from you, what they need is what you give them. So what your people in your area need is what you give them. There's no need producing what nobody will know. What market say, oh God, this one is heavy well, but it's too small. They born yesterday. Some of them will even ask you, they born the chicken yesterday to make you angry. You see that kind of thing. So your people, your area, what they need is what you produce for them. Old one, you want the one that will look old, go for Marshall. You want the one that will give you a massive weight within a short period of time, go for Rose. Are you getting me now? You want the one that is disease resistant, difficult to contact diseases, you go for Abo Aka, AA plus, and other breeds also. You have one of my videos, I think other video or reel is there.